In the sweetest ride in Houston, Texas. Here we go. You ready? Aww. Let's do it.
610 left at what? I can't
company.
It just says code. Robot lowering his fist. So when you go to grab a snack, it's crying on the
So, we're in my brother's new toy. I had to go all the way to Houston to actually find a bus that wasn't patina, that somebody would let me drive. So, how long have you had it?
About 2.5 months.
So, long enough for anything to break?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Volkswagen. So what broke?
So when I first test drove it, my very first thing was I couldn't get the bus to go into reverse. So I was excited to test drive it, drove it, pulled it into a home to turn around in it, around the neighborhood, and could not back up into reverse. Couldn't get it in reverse. It just kept grinding. I finally got it in reverse. Then was driving it home after I bought it and couldn't hardly get into first at stoplights. And, you know, first time bus owner, I'm thinking, oh, this is just bus culture. This is what everybody talks about. And obviously Volkswagen engineered things better than anyone. And clearly something was wrong. So called my sister. If you don't follow her channel, you need to, because there's valuable information. And called her, and
I paid him to say that.
Yeah. And so free advertisement there. And she told me there was a problem either with the shift plate or the shift linkage had come loose in the back. And her gut reaction was right, that it was the shift linkage had come loose. But of course, to make things more complicated, I took the shifter out first and realized that wasn't the problem. And then we found that it was the shift coupler in the back and fixed that. So that's the first thing I had going wrong. I will say this, maybe I shouldn't admit this, but I think it's one of the reasons I was able to get the bus.
So, for the record, my bus, same problem. It wouldn't shift. So I ended up with my double cab, kind of the same storyline. But it was never on the market and never hit like an ad or anything.
Yeah,
like
never on the market, never on the Samba, never online.
Wasn't for sale, actually.
Wasn't for sale. But the great thing about it is you never know who you're going to encounter. I was actually working and struck up a conversation with the owner, and we had a little bit of a wait to provide him the goods that he needed. And in that time we got to talking about cars, and I have a car collection. Oh really? Wow, that's great. You know, what do you have? And he pulled up a picture on his phone, and it just happened that this bus was in the thing. But the conversation just organically led to, he felt like I was the right person to have it. He said we would love to sell it. We want it to go to somebody that's a true Volkswagen lover. And of course then I started rattling off, I think it's around a 63, it's Turkish green, and you know, and
But was this the color of bus, the exact bus that you have always talked about since we were like 10 years old?
This is the exact bus, but a little bit better. I will say this much. So a little bit of the mystery on the bus was I knew it was a deluxe, but I didn't know if it was a 64 or 63, which for Volkswagen people, you know, that's going to either be a corner window or not a corner window. 64, it's going to be a 13 window. 63, it's going to be a 15 window. Because I only had one photograph to go off of, that's all he had on his phone, and it was just of the front. There was nothing in the back. Imagine my surprise when I went to go look at the bus. It's obviously much nicer than I even expected, and it's a 15 window, and it's a walkthrough.
And it's a walkthrough.
So it's everything I wanted and then some.
So one of the features on this bus that you're never going to see on any other bus, this was a 1 year only, one model only, one chassis number only, I don't know. But the armrest, want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so if I know that the amazing thing about the YouTube community and the online community is the information that you all have that we don't have. We don't know what these are off of. We believe that they are off of some kind of a Chevy Impala off the rear car is what I've been told. But what's amazing to me, and Marci can verify this, is how close the color matches.
It's almost exact. And the door cards are original in this bus, so they're like the exact color of the door cards. It's really bizarre. And they work out really well too. You would think they would impede. The only time I've noticed it is when Dalton's car seat's in here. They really don't impede at all with your space.
That another highlight is.
Oh yeah, check this radio out.
Yeah. It's.
You got to go buy one red house. Now you're $500 a month free per than you were before you had.
Disclaimer: that's actually the first time the radios worked. So it worked on cue for us. So I want to thank the YouTube community for fixing my radio because it just had fuzz, but.
Wow!
And you're totally free, and then you can go out there and buy apartment complexes because you have the time to operate them.
It's just because I'm in here.
Okay. Of course, now it doesn't shut off. Oh wait.
Wrong knob.
Wrong knob. Clock works. We don't know if it keeps time or not, but I have a receipt on where they repaired it. It cost like $93 for them to fix that clock a couple of years back. They had somebody come out. All the interior lights work. We'll show you that when it gets a little bit darker. You can see that.
Since I can remember, I've always wanted a split-window Volkswagen bus. To me, it is just the ultimate dream car. I set about trying to locate one. However, the pricing, the rust issues just didn't line up and never was able to find the right car. I told my sister by the end of 2022 I would be driving my very own Volkswagen bus. Little did I know, 2 weeks later, I would locate the bus you see now in the video. This 1963 split window bus, it was a deluxe, which is something that I wanted. But then I find out when I go to look at it in person that it's a 15 window walk through in the very color that I want. Yeah, just a more surreal moment, standing there looking at it. It's just unbelievable. And so I was very fortunate to get it, and I feel very grateful to own it. Question I get asked often, what are you going to do with the bus? What are your plans for it? And I just reply back simply, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to drive it, and I'm going to let others enjoy it as well. And I get to experience that when I take it to shows, and I see the smiles on people's face, and I let them sit in it, I let them take photos with it. And it's such a cool thing that just a car that is so simple mechanically, but the design is so impeccable, can bring that much happiness when people see it. I'm grateful to own it, and I encourage you to keep searching. They're out there, and your dream car is right around the corner from you like mine. Mine was only 10 miles from my house. Don't give up.
Are you getting the good shots of it? Get one of the headlights. There you go. Is that your favorite car?
No.
What's your favorite car?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to have to give you a new lesson.
Sorry.
What kind of cookie did you get?
Chocolate chunk.
Is it good?
Well, that was an awesome day. Got to spend the day, most of the whole day in the bus, just kind of cruising around. It's fun. It was like old times. So with that, everybody, I'm going to leave you with this gorgeous front end. Thanks for being here. We'll see you on the next one. Get it?
Yeah.
Are you getting the good shots of it? Get one of the headlights.